Yo, what's up, everybody? Long time no see. Coming to you live from Pismo Beach, California. Boy, oh boy, do I have some news for you guys. Sheesh. Let me play this intro. We'll get into it. Hi, haters.
Camera thief, take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast, imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free, I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the pastel stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides, the scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules but first break the rulers and keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well row that boat.
All right. And that's Atmosphere, once again. One of my favorite groups. It consists of two dudes, a guy named Ant and a guy named Slug from Minneapolis, Minnesota. How's everybody feeling out there? I hope you're well. Sorry, it's been a couple days since I was able to get in touch with you guys. I was on the road, and I wasn't going to try to go live from my 5G on my phone, just for obvious reasons. But boy, oh boy, I was wondering whatever happened to Buzzy and her upcoming court cases. So I went a little clickety clackety and found out, and just wanted to find out what's going on in the two upcoming cases that she's got going on, the custody case, as well as the stalking, harassing, and threatening of a 27-year-old pregnant woman in her hometown. And boy, was I surprised to find yet more criminal charges just from the other day. So boy, oh boy, what a life this lady lives. And by the way, Rebecca, Miss Turner, I heard you over there saying once again that I'm a predator and all this other weird shit. How about you show some receipts for any of that? Because if you're not sure, if you're unclear how to show receipts, stick around for, I don't know, maybe an hour. The first hour, I'm going to give you a demonstration on how to make a claim and then support that claim with actual factual receipts from government agencies. I'm sure you can do it. Have your friends do it. If your newest fictional story about me is that I broke into someone's house and shit on their couch or something like that, that's also not true. I don't know. I mean, you get some points for an active imagination, but your demonstrating, symptoms of recovering from a severe head injury right now. I don't know why, but how about receipts for anything? Any of the claims that you've made against me, why don't you show any receipts? Now, you telling people that I'm a predator because I showed receipts of you leaving bruises on your daughter's neck. That's not me being a predator. That's you being a terrible person and me telling people, hey, look what I just found out. And that's what that is. It's really that simple. I mean, you could paint the picture, however you want, I guess. It's not going to let me go up in chat. But hey, SG, thanks for being here. Brenda's too. I saw you were here earlier as well. Curious, pleasure to see you as always. I have some really good videos coming up for you. I'm actually going on a helicopter ride on the beach, and I hope to either borrow or rent a really nice camera so I can get some good video. If not, I'll just go from my phone. I get pretty good video from it. But I am back on the coast, left Sacramento. Oh, D Mystery, sorry. Hope you're enjoying your meeting. Legally Blonde, pleasure as always. Hope you're doing well. Nanny Sharon, good to see you as always. I got my running done so I can make it back in time. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, good afternoon to you, Nanny. Cash, what's up, dude? I hope you're well. Been hearing your name all over the place, man. Hey, Headstones, thanks so much for being here. You're the best, presumably with Samantha Joy. Thanks for being here. I did add a green gummy bear to my emojis for Brittany J's community that hangs out over here. So feel welcome to use those as much as you want. I saw somebody made a clip of that, made a big deal about it. Oh, well. What's up, Insanity Mom? Thanks for being here. Hello again to you, Brenda Sue. Hey, Grain, hope you're well. Queen Bella. Look at this. I've got all kinds of badass people in here. That's what's up. Blue Lazaroo, Just Irish, Narcos Clips. What's up, man? Hope you're well. I heard you made a new video. I think I'm going to show that here. I just want to get these new charges presented to the crowd. Right now I just have the court docket basically, and then the FOIA has been done. So hopefully we'll get some body cams of this sloppy ass YouTube predator. Hopefully we'll get some good footage. What's up, Mocking Girl? Cool name. Or Mockle Girl? Mocky Girl. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yes, like Narco said, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Share this out if you'd like. It took me a couple days to get my Wi-Fi set up here, but now I'm rocking and rolling. I've got a chicken coop in the backyard, so hopefully I can get some chickens in there. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Pismo Beach when it's like not tourist season, but it's pretty incredible. Hey, B-Real, thanks so much for being here. And thanks for all your kind comments recently. I've noticed all of them. I am being safe. Everyone's like, be safe, be safe. I'm safe. I'm just traveling to see some friends before I head back east. Eventually I'll be down in Santa Barbara. I don't know if Cheese is around, but I don't think I'm going to make it as far down as Ventura to see Cheese, but I was hoping to. Eventually. Hey, Marlena, thanks so much for being here. Always supporting. I appreciate you guys. And Marlena, I'm sure you probably heard me, but there are green gummy bear emojis down there for you guys. Hey, Glow, thanks so much for being here. Hope you're doing well. Coco Pop 627, awesome to see you. Where are we at here? Glow says it's 62 degrees here. It's 67 degrees here. It's really nice. It's a little windy, so I was going to sit outside, but so you guys can hear the fake birds. I saw a bird yesterday. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was the coolest. It looked like a little finch, but it was like salt and pepper colored, and it had this big old yellow splotch on its head. It definitely looked like somebody's pet got loose. Hey, Lacey, thanks for being here. Detroit Rock City, pleasure as always. It's going well. I'm doing good. Driving down the coast, or actually I'm traveling down the coast. Hey, Rebecca, Heather Bishop, I bet you thirsty bitches want to know what kind of car I'm driving, huh? Oh my God, they're crazy. They made up a complete fictional story about, I don't know, I either shit on my parents' couch or I broke into my neighbor's house and shit on their couch. But please show receipts because that never happened, you sloppy hoes. Never happened. I mean, what a fucking story, though. I mean, but boy, do I have some stories about you guys. And guess what I got to accompany them? Receipts. Waka waka. Y'all look foolish. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody, and then we'll get into it. And if I forget, please remind me to show Narcos Clip's new video because I think he made something about the buzzard. Hey, Seclusion Works. I hope you're doing well. Or I hope you're at least having a good day. I hope you get outside as much as possible if you can. I'm thinking about you. I'm still going to do that live stream. I can't figure out how to live stream from my phone from the outward facing camera. So I can just walk around and show you guys shit. But as soon as I figure that out, or if somebody knows how to do that, feel free to email me. Hey, Pookie, thanks so much for being here. I'm allergic to bees. Great name. I cannot wait to see if the receipts match her story because that story sounded made up. Oh, did she give a story? Oh, no. Well, I mean, the charges say criminal, and she's due in court on the 14th. I mean, she's got 3 court cases coming up, as a matter of fact. On the 2nd of April, she's got a custody battle because, I mean, we all know what happened on Thanksgiving. And then we have the stalking, harassing, and threatening of a 27-year-old pregnant woman in her local community. I'm assuming that's her baby daddy's new lover. So, I mean, she's just... It's one thing to make threats, but I mean, with her history of violence, you know, the law has to take the threats seriously. Especially, like, how do you threaten a pregnant woman, Rebecca? I mean, come on. What the actual hell is going on here? But anyways, so I guess there's a story floating around that the reason you got pulled over is because you were on your phone trying to call my mother, Queen Bee. You people are just fucking ridiculous. Holy shit. What are you trying to get yourself a family, Rebecca, because yours left you? Your fucking family abandoned you because you sit there, get high all day, and just yell at people. So now you're trying to, what, call my mom? Wow. Unbelievable. But let me tell you something. She don't want to talk to any of you bitches, just so you know. But nice try. We'll wait around for those receipts, as well as the receipts for the $200,000+ that you've grifted from this community. And as we'll see here in a second, you're not even spending that money wisely. Shame on you. That's okay. After that little break that I had while I was traveling, I'm going to be live every other day until YouTube kicks me off. So get used to it, bitches. Get used to it, Hive. Because I ain't going nowhere. Brenda Sue says, you have a very pleasant voice. I appreciate that. I've heard that a couple of times. I don't hear it, but I appreciate it. Oh, I got reviewed from a channel last night. If someone can remind me. Anyways, I got reviewed by a channel last night, and they didn't call me a predator. And they didn't say that. They didn't make up stories about me shitting my pants, and they didn't say that I'm bad to women. They didn't say anything. They actually had pleasant things to say. And it turns out, I don't know the whole story, and I haven't had a chance to listen to it myself. But Zoots and Boots sent me a message or comment on a video that said, hey, these people are reviewing you positively. I'm like, what? I didn't see it until today. But shout out to them. I guess they're TikTok people that are making their way over to YouTube. I don't carry that beef with TikTok people or whatever. We're just a bunch of fucking people using, you know, pressing buttons on our phone. I don't care what app you're from. That's ridiculous. But from what I understand, they were QB, and that crowd of people were warming up to one another, and then they discovered my channel and found out who Queen Bee really was. So shout out to them, and I'll be sure to share their channel as soon as I figure it out. Give me a second here. Presumably, Samantha Joy says, I love Pismo. I'm from SoCal. We used to go up there and camp. Yeah, it's so beautiful here right now, and all the tourists are gone. I came down the coast. I stopped in Santa Cruz, and then I made my way down here to Pismo. I forgot. I didn't realize how close Pismo was to Santa Barbara. So I only have a little bit of distance to go to see friends, and then I'm going to be up here in Pismo for a while. I hope someone's FOIAs Foy's the report to see how much tinkering she did. Oh, that report's Foyed. Believe that. I think we're talking about the same thing. I might be behind here. And yeah, Santa Barbara, home away from home. Yes, I love Santa Barbara. BK, sir, how are you? It's good to see you. Lurking while working. Awesome. Hey, somebody's got to work, right? Nanny Sharon, I have a buyer for my mom's home. Just working out the details. Awesome. Congratulations. I know that's not easy work, and I've been thinking about you. I hope it all works out. I hope it all works to your advantage as much as possible, Nanny. I do. What up, Cheese? I was just talking about you, dude. I'm up in Pismo, man. I don't think I'm going to make it down there for a couple of days. Voice for the voiceless. Do you want to know what I drove down the coast? I bet you do, voices. You little nuggy chucker. Only 40 Milwaukee. Oh, man. It'll warm up. Don't you worry. Traffic stops have body cam footage. I'm pretty positive about that. Oh, yes. I'm allergic to bees. It's been foiled. We're going to get the whole report. All right. Let me just quickly, I think I said hello to Lacey, Judy Albert. Thanks so much for being here. S Dubs, what's going on? I see Brittany's people representing. Glad to have you here. Butterflies are free to fly. Sloppy hose. Reminds me of that Adam Sandler, the Sloppy Joe song. BK, sir, I'm just starting to Karen read one, but I can't get into that. I'm trying to. What's up, Crystal? Waka waka. What's up, Willow? Good to see you, dude. At work, give me the 411. What you got going on? Oh man, she got pulled over, and something happened, and so they asked for some paperwork here. Let's just get into it. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you, but I do. Hey, Lami, thanks for being here. I'm just scanning quickly to see who I missed. Kansas City Chiefs, what's going on? October Skies. Why doesn't her and that Shandy chick become friends? I see it now. Match made in heaven. Well said, and I agree. All right, let's get into it. Char F 25. See, I've got this thing where if I don't say hello to you, I'm going to feel bad. What's up, Boston? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, there's Zoots. I'm here. I'm just trying to control a very barking dog. I'll be back in 5. Okay, cool. I haven't had a chance to watch that live stream that you were talking about last night, Zoots, but I'm going to. It was Salty. That's it. Exactly. Salty. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Melissa. She's been really nice to me, and I fucking hate what they're doing to her. But I'm very excited that she seems to be a tough cookie, and she's not going to back down from these vampires, which is great. The more the merrier. See, here's the deal. And when I say they, I mean the Hive and, the nowhere hangers and burnt toast and, all the fucking low lives of YouTube that pretend to be good people. The one thing is that their kryptonite is someone that will bring receipts, someone that will tell the truth, and someone that will not back down from them. So it seems to me that Melissa is one of those people. Welcome aboard. There aren't many of us, Melissa, but stay strong and don't take their bullshit. That's my recommendation. And surprisingly, against all odds, Brittany J is also one of those people. They just QB and all these other what am I going to say? Fucking idiots. There's so many names to call them. Let's just say losers. They don't realize that Brittany J is tough. They still think that she's weak, and that all they're doing is making themselves look like clowns. I mean, listen, there's only one way to deal with a bully, and I don't think I have to tell you what that is. S Stub said, I used to work in Pismo and Slowtown. Oh, awesome. Yep, I'm in that neck of the woods. Just to the west of wine country, which, I never liked wine anyway. So, hey, Truth Seeker, thanks so much for being here. Sunnyside. All right, without further ado, let's see, I'm 20 minutes in. So I want to give you something here. I'm so jealous you had a coastal drive. I thought about your seclusion. It was really nice. I got some videos. I just need to edit it. Like I said, I've been on the road, so I just still sorting my stuff out, and it took me a whole day to get the internet hooked up here. So I promise I got something to show you. I love Salty and Justice. That's awesome. If you guys, if somebody can share their link for me. That would be super cool. They need to catch up on YouTube though. Please don't strike them, Cinder. No. I heard. That's what I heard. Actually, I heard someone's playing your shit and they're worried you're going to strike them. Listen. It's fair use. I mean, look. They could just email me and I can just tell them. I can give them cliff notes like YouTube for Dummies because of course you're allowed to play other people's stuff, and I'm not going to strike someone just for reviewing me. I don't do that. I simply don't do that. I mean, could you imagine? I would have struck Wispy's sorry ass like a dozen times. I would have struck old Kathy P's on herself over there. I would have, I would have struck all these people, but I don't do that. I don't do that. Especially if you're talking nicely about me. Why the hell would I strike you? Now, if you go out there and say that I'm a prowler and I go after kids, all the crazy shit that Queen Bee makes up about me, then you might be have to worry about it. But look, I'll put it to you this way: if Zoots is in there, I feel pretty okay that they can play my stuff because I don't think she's going to sit there and just be passive if they're making up bullshit. Of course, I don't know them, and I could be they could burn me for, promoting their channel tomorrow, but I don't, it is what it is. No risk, no reward. I've been burned by people that I tried to look out for and people that I thought were looking out for me plenty of times on this little talk box we got going here. But guess what? It's not going to discourage me from taking chances on people for forever. That's just, if you don't take any chances, there's no reward. So also, it's never too late to forgive someone too. It's not something you typically hear from me, but if someone burned you and they feel bad about it, what are you going to hold a grudge forever? That's just not the mature thing to do. All right, let's pull up. Okay, so she was pulled over for talking on her phone. That's illegal in her state. So let me see which one first here. Oh no, that's an old one. Hold on. See, I've got so many legal documents for this maniac, violent, drug-riddled person that it's unreal. It's unreal. Okay, QB, this is where you pay attention, you fucking slob. This is how you make a claim and then you show receipts. Like all those claims you've made about me, everybody's waiting for those receipts, but we all know they don't exist because you're a fucking liar. So pay attention. Be Tim, lean in, buddy. This is the human garbage pile that you support. All right. Let's see and make sure I get the first one here. Oh no, it's this one. Wrong again. It's this one right here. Here we go. Bing, bing. Let me get rid of this comment. Can you guys see that? And again, sorry if I didn't greet you in chat. I do see you, and thanks so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider doing that. And if you got extra money, become a member. Why not? All right, let's see here. What do we got? Old Buzzy. See, I even showed her a little bit of dignity and didn't even put her last name in here. Although everyone knows her last name. Because the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency, fucking rammed her front door in and arrested her for trafficking cocaine. That's a fact. This is the same woman that sold liquor to children. This is the same woman that beat someone down in a checkout line of a store. Same lady. DUI. Then she had a driving on a suspended license. And then what do we have here? I don't know why this says criminal. Do you see that where it says case category? It says criminal. I'm not sure why a traffic infraction would be criminal unless she was doing something real crazy. In any case, it's all been FOIA'd, so I'll have all the details, including the body camera, here real soon. Here we go. It says case type, subtype, and you see here last update, 3/17/2025. That's just a couple days ago. Initial open date 3/17/2025. And then we all know she lives in Galesburg. That's no big secret. I went ahead and I edited her, redacted her. Look what I did, Rebecca. This is what it's called being a responsible fucking human. You redact birthdays, you redact last names, but you could still give all the information about what that person did without doxing them or their families or, showing pictures of their children. You sick bitch. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Anyways, moving along. I got more photographs for you here. And they, for some reason, they secured most of her private information, her weight. Boy, we wanted to know that, huh? Because weight matters, huh, Queen Bee? It matters if someone's fat or not. You seem to talk about it an awful lot. So we want to know if you're fat or not. All right, let's see here. I'm not fat, just for the record. A lot of my friends are people I love, but let's see here. And here are the counts. Charges. Charge 1, operating an uninsured motor vehicle. I'm going to stop right there. Operating an uninsured vehicle. Bitch, you scammed $200,000. $200,000 you scammed. Hold on a second. Here you go. In Galesburg, Illinois, the average cost of a car insurance for full coverage is around $2,378 per year, or $198 per month. Bitch, Queen Bee, you make $198 in an hour on your live stream. Why can you not afford car insurance? What is going on? How are you going to get to court on April 2nd, 3rd, and 14th? How are you going to go pick up your kids for your visitation rights? Your life is garbage, just like you are. While you sit over there and talk about other people's court cases, I'll sit over here and talk about yours. Waka waka. And look, all you need for basic liability insurance is about $53 a month. Okay. There's that. I guess we do have to take into account that she did have a DUI and she did drive on a suspended license while being punished for that DUI. So maybe her insurance isn't average. Maybe that's why she can't afford it. But if you're pulling in 10 G's a month and you're driving a brand new fucking golden car, you should be able to afford the insurance. I'd love to hear your excuse for not having car insurance, Rebecca. Let's hear that. You're talking about me breaking into people's houses and lying on me. That's a complete lie. You can't, that's slander, that's defamation. But guess what you did, Rebecca? Once again, you shit the bed of life. You suck at everything. You suck at parenting. You suck at YouTube. You suck at reality, the truth. You suck at staying sober. I know your hygiene sucks. You could just hear it in the tone of your voice. You sound like you haven't brushed your teeth in at least 10 days. But that's cool because you make money, right? Sheezo Pete's. Let's see what the chat's saying. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind here. I'm scooting ahead. What's up, Zero Jules? Thanks so much for being here. Hatter's Madness, Lily Von Lobotomy. Look at all you fucking badasses in here. That's what's up. I have unsubbed from people that I have followed a long time, have talked bad about you. I appreciate you, Glow. I mean, it's just, at this point, it's a fucking free-for-all. These people are just saying, they're just completely fabricating things that are based in not one stitch of reality. It sucks, but at the same time, consider the source. These are people that hurt their children. These are people that commit violence all over the place. These are people that had 3 court dates in the first half of a month. Here's the funny thing. QB sits over there and has been talking about BHB going, her court cases and her going to jail. Meanwhile, QB is doing equal, if not worse things in real life at the same time. How fucking bizarre is this? How is it that the 2 ladies that are in court against each other are both doing crazy shit? But it seems at this moment in time that Queen Bee is actually a worse person than BHB. I mean, it seems it's clear, right? I'll put it to you this way. Do you think BHB has car insurance? I bet she does because she has to drive a lot. I mean, Queen Bee, why don't you have car insurance? Come on. Come on. Look at all these options. Call the general, girl. Come on. Call the Geico. What's up? Why can anybody tell me a valid reason why someone that rakes in just straight up cash in Cash App can't go get a cheap insurance policy? Does anybody know? I mean, I'm not going to bust your balls too much for being on your phone because your whole life is your phone, I'm sure. I mean, you're probably out driving around and leaving bitch ass B Tim running your show, so you had to at least listen to see what was going on. You are fucking sloppy. If everybody doesn't see who you are by now, then geez, man, I don't know what else I can do. I don't know what else I can do. I mean, I sat before this started and listened to the crashing waves, thinking to myself, does Queen Bee realize how insignificant she is in the grand scheme of things? I mean, there are 8 billion people on Earth, and she's just one of them. She's unhealthy. She's dangerous. Nobody really wants to be around her in real life, just online. Like, what a miserable fucking experience. And then I thought to myself, well, here we go. We got to show these people once again who she is and see what they have to say about it. I'm sure they'll come up with some clever excuse. Hey, allegedly, Brittany J, thanks so much for being here. Hope you saw the green gummy bears. I got a lot of shit for that, and I don't give a fuck. Shit irritates me because someone hit me when I was 12 weeks pregnant with my son, and they didn't have insurance. See, exactly. It just screams irresponsibility. I mean, how are you going to go? How are you going to live your life if you can't drive a car? Her people were telling her the other day she wasn't muted while telling her kids to get their goddamn dog in the then brush it off as a joke about yelling at her dogs. Kind of gives a glimpse into her home. Oh yeah, she's bad, man. I mean, it's bad. I mean, how many stories do we have to hear about these terrible parents that have these YouTube channels and neglect their family? I mean, and we actually have evidence of that being true with her, and everyone just ignores it. Like, what the hell? I mean, does she have to have like a parenting channel in order to get attention for being a bad parent, or is that just cool? And it wouldn't even be like something that's even notable if she didn't sit on her fucking in her filthy, never hasn't been washed in 3 months sweatpants in a cloud of mystery smoke, talking badly about other people's parenting. Like, what the fuck? What the? QB, you trash. You're just straight up trash. Seriously. All your little catchphrases, that's it, that's all. All you are is one big old cliche. What you are, Queen Bee, is a cautionary tale. You are what not to be, not just as a woman or a human, but as a YouTuber, as a mom, as a fake friend. All of those things, you're garbage. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a full 10. Sugar Beat, thanks for being here. What's up, Leo? Headstones is the best at what she does, trickery. I missed something. Hey, Hot Mess, what's going on? Thanks for being here. I can't deny she had cultivated one wealthy beatard of an audience. Good on her. She sure had. Look, I don't hate the hustle. It's whenever she started just making shit up about me that I got involved. Like, really. But, you know, like I said, 18 months ago, Rebecca over there, old buzzed up Becky, wouldn't be shit and wouldn't have anything. She would have nothing to call her own, including the new cars, including, her home, the turmoil in her home is probably a result of her YouTube. But she would have nothing if it wasn't for BHB. She owes BHB everything. She owes BHB and Quentin Simon every fucking dime that she owns because she's unemployable, because she's a violent felon with violent history and current violence that's occurring right now. She's still threatening people in real life. So those people would say, "Oh, she's changed," and she's such a great person. But no, she hasn't changed. She's exactly the same person that she's always been because she has never taken any steps to improve herself as a person. And it's evident. It's clear as day. I mean, if you don't see that, then you're just a denier of reality. And if you're a denier of reality, then I don't have any fucking time for you whatsoever. Heather Bishop, yeah, you're another busted ass. See, what happened was Queen Bee was calling Sinner's stepmother. First of all, why are you people trying to contact my family? I realize I mean, especially in your case, Heather, and you as well, Rebecca, your family abandoned you because you were undesirable to be around. Like, I get it, but my family doesn't want you around. So maybe don't contact them, you fucking weirdos. Could you imagine if I was just openly saying I was calling people's parents? Like, what? I'm a 47-year-old man, you fucking idiots. What do you think my parents are going to ground me? What is going on here? From what rock have you people crawled from under? Please tell me. Kentucky Life 4, just notice mayhem. Avoid mayhem. Seriously, I mean, we could just look at insurance policies. What the fuck? Savage did a live covering Hearthstone AF driving. We could hear the seatbelt thingy pinging. Oh yeah, it's hard to know what you hear, but it definitely sounded like she drives around wasted. And although marijuana is legal in your state, Queen Bee, it's illegal to drive while you're intoxicated of any substance, to include marijuana. In case you didn't know that, maybe I can save you the next criminal charge that's coming for you. Right now, you're punching air because I got you against the ropes, and all you could do is make lies up about me. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out, Queen Bee. You're already sitting on 2 strikes. Where do you think this is going to end for you? Might I suggest kick? That's more your style. It's easy to navigate too, so you don't have to. The learning curve it will be easy even for someone of such low intellect as yourself. Brainy says hello to everybody. I know that's it's difficult to come into a chat with a bunch of friendly people and everybody says hi. So if I've been neglecting anyone, I apologize. I've been in the sun a lot, so when I pop into your live streams the last couple days, I've been in the sun and I can't even barely see the screen on my phone. So Uber, you're in my way. That's pretty good. So let's see, what else do we got here? What else are we working with? So I show you that. Okay, so obviously this happened on the 14th. I don't know why charges were delayed until the 17th. That's interesting. We'll get all the information when the FOIA comes back. For this kind of stuff, it should take only a couple days. The body cam is probably not more than a half hour long, so it shouldn't take long for it to get back to us. But obviously, electronic communication device. She was on her phone, blah, 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 talking on her phone. Cop pulled her over. Turns out she doesn't have insurance. I'm just unclear, and maybe you guys can help me out with this. Why does it say case category criminal? You see that? I mean, I know she's a criminal, but why is this traffic case a criminal case? You see it there in the upper left-hand corner, right under the case number 2025TR590. This is all public information too, so if you guys want to look it up, go ahead. I've had it for a whole day, although I couldn't go live because I was on the move. So I don't know why it says criminal. And I'm interested to see who her arresting officer was. If she got read her Miranda rights, cited, and then released right on the scene. I don't know how they deal with violent felons. I don't know how they deal with people that have had DUIs and then continue to drive on a suspended license and getting caught doing that. I mean, most states have a point system, right? So is it possible that she just lost her license the other day, or she will on April 14th? I hope so, because you know what she really needs to do is get the fuck offline and go for a walk outside and get some fresh breath in those moldy ass lungs. Seriously, you got to get moving, girl. What the fuck? All right, now there's one last page. It shows the court dates. So, complaint count 1 filed on 3/17, and as was count 2. So count 1 was a cell phone. Count 2 was no insurance. I mean, maybe you could start a GoFundMe, Queen Bee. Did you ever think? Oh my God, the people that send this woman money are the biggest fucking suckers in the world. Unbelievable. It's unfathomable. So, just to be clear, wait, I actually made a thing here. So, in case you weren't taking notes, The current crimes and cases of old Becky Boombots over there. On the 2nd of April, she'll be in for the custody battle, because she left bruises on her child's neck and the dad doesn't want her there anymore. That one. And then number 2, stalking, harassing, and threatening a 27-year-old woman who just happens to be pregnant in her local community. We're the thinking minds really believe that that's old busted buzzard here is a woman scorned, so she's angry at her ex's new lover. That's common, but I mean, if you have a history of violence and you're physically threatening someone, it does require a little more attention by the authorities. You see you see the cop over there. He's looking at her. They got their eyes on you there in Knox County there, Boombots. Driving on the phone without insurance. That's awesome. I mean, and then I did look up the potential punishment for these things that she's done, and it really just depends. It depends on how many times she's was busted on a suspended license. The DUI definitely comes into play. Boy, oh boy, you're a fucking complete shit show over there at the Hive, huh? Meanwhile, you're sitting over there talking about everybody else. Funny that. Let's see. Are they live about me now? I didn't see anyone. Well, Buzzy was, but she's pathetic. I could barely even understand what the fuck she was saying. Trigger, thanks so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Let me double check here. I did get it before. It's been a few days, but Shanna, if you're in here, thank you so much for that cash app at the end of my last live stream. That was so cool. I didn't see it until I ended. I always like to thank people that go out of the way to tip me. Let's see, Hot Mess. Thanks so much for becoming a member. Awesome. Welcome in, Triggered. Yes, thanks for being here. Let's see here. Did she go to jail? She didn't. It looks like she was cited and released. I just can't figure out why it was noted as a criminal case. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. That could be a mistake. I mean, maybe they just knew that she was a criminal just by looking at her fucking sloppy ass. They were like, oh no, it's that Turner bitch. What are we going to do? Cops are back there discussing. I don't know. She carries around cattle prods and shit. You might not. Does she have a license? That's a good question. Well, it says driving without insurance. I think it would have been an additional charge for driving without a license. Boston Sports Lana is driving without a license, without insurance, criminal. I don't know. I'm not. It's a state by state thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know what Illinois looks like, to be honest, or how they handle that stuff. Quite possibly, maybe that's why it says criminal. But man, just throw these new criminal charges in the mountain of crime that this woman has committed in her life. She keeps talking, like, painting me as a dangerous person. I've only been in trouble a few times ever in my whole life, and nothing that I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm not ashamed of my name. She keeps saying my name, like Dave blah 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 is a predator. Well, I mean, that's defamation, you dumbass, and you're gonna get got for that. I already told you. I mean, is this just like a last-ditch effort? Do you know that your channel's going down in flames and you're just trying to? You don't know what you're doing, do you? Rebecca, you have no fucking idea what you're doing. You suck at this. But don't worry. I'll keep pointing that out to you because I ain't going nowhere. Let's see. It's because of repeated offending. That could be. Patricia, good point. Thank you so much for being here. Traffic turns criminal could be any from lack insurance or dope, DUI, etc. Okay. I think what Patricia says too makes a lot of sense. It's because of repeat offending. I mean, they just looked at her traffic record and they were like, geez, my goodness. And I think what I have to do, because she's just flat out lying to people. I saw someone said that she reviewed the channel that reviewed me last night and just flat out lied. Whenever they showed a video that JLR made years ago and it was showing her criminal record, and Buzzy said, that's not me, that's someone else. It was her. All those charges that they read last night, Rebecca, were you. You're trying to lie to all these new people. So I think what is in order here before too long is just a full recap of all the fucking crazy shit, violent, drug-rattled shit that you've done in your entire life with receipts. I've got them all. It's just I'm not that motivated. I thought people already knew that you were this terrible person. Why do I have to keep reminding them? What kind of spell do you put on these people to convince them that you're actually like a decent human being? That's my question. I bet your neighbors don't like you. That's for sure. You let your fucking dogs run all over the neighborhood, shitting everywhere. That's documented by the courts too. Go take a shower. Get your fucking life together. Hey SG, thanks so much for being here. It's been a few days since I saw you. The most typical reason for stalking is to develop some form of relationship, typically romantic. Yeah, I mean, these people are trying to call my parents. If that's not stalking, I don't know what is. But it's okay because I always dreamed of being a rock star. So a small part of my brain was ready for, crazy women that are just trying to get close to me. So I've been training for this. You're not going to be the one, Buzzy. Neither are you, Heather. Fucking wacko. Keep your dumb ass in Ohio and stop doing stalking tourism. That shit's weird. No insurance in Illinois is criminal. It's a misdemeanor. However, you can get your license suspended and be fined. Good. I hope that bitch has to walk everywhere she goes. Insurance would have to be a monthly GoFundMe. I know, right? So, just to summarize, this lady is a complete disaster. She continuously shits the bed of life over and over again. You could just see it. Custody battle, stalking, harassing, driving without a license, talking on her phone, sits around in her dirty-ass sweatpants just getting high all day long. What is this? How is this supported by anyone? How is this supported by people that say that they're parents? People in their chats like, oh, my young one and my granddaughter, none of you people should be around children. Let's just face it. You're a fucking hazard to society. If you support someone who lives their life the way this Becky Boom Bots does, then you're not to be taken seriously. I mean, a small part of me, like I don't go at Davis fam so much because I honestly believe that she's a legit crazy person. I think she's like a protected class of people. So I'm not going to give her much more time. I mean, remember, she's the crazy one that drove to my hometown to try to stalk me. What did she say? She was going to spread clips all over southwestern Pennsylvania to expose who I am. I mean, if that's not the craziest shit you've ever heard in your life. And then, of course, who supports it? Bitch ass B Tim. Oh my God. Somebody needs to get that guy laid. Seriously. It's going to be dangerous here. Hey, Tattooed Mama. Thanks so much for being here. For so much negativity QB spews, it's her life that's the mess. That's exactly my point. Please going to be locked up. I doubt she'll get jail time. But neither is BHB. So like they're going to be like, oh, you're talking about it's improper to talk about people's private life. What the fuck do you think she does? What do you think Queen Bee does all day long? Again, she's sitting over there half asleep, like nodding towards her fucking ashtray. She's about to take a Newport nap at any given moment, just sitting there. That's it. That's all. Fucking unbelievable. SG says Illinois is soft on crime. Well, obviously. I mean, I kind of told me whenever I saw that her charges for when they busted her door in, along with 5 other trap houses there in Knox County. Like, I kind of had an idea that they were soft on crime whenever she walked. Or here's something else that's distinctly possible with someone with such low moral character as Rebecca. She probably flipped on someone and snitched on someone. That's what I'm thinking. Or she had her man take the fall for her because she got out way before he did. Ironically, same guy that she's now threatening his girlfriend. What a world. What a fucking world. Grain says in Illinois, criminal driving charges can range from driving on a suspended license or reckless driving to felonies like aggravated DUI, each carrying penalty, fine, jail time, and suspended license. Yeah, she's over there giggling. How are you going to go pick up your kids for your visitation rights if you can't drive, Rebecca? Like, what are you going to do? You've got, right on the screen, you've got 3 court cases. I know it's not far, but you still have to drive there. Are you going to take the bus? Are you going to be the bus B? Look at the bus B. Make sure you have the correct change, though. We don't want to see you get mad on the bus and hurt anybody. Fucking maniac. She has a court 3 days in a row. Oh my God. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, you know what? That's a typo. My bad, guys. That driving while on the phone without insurance is actually on the 14th. My bad. Thanks for pointing that out, Sunnyside. But that would be funny. But definitely 2 days in a row for 2 different cases. Man, if only they Skyped those, that'd be so much fun. I want to see those face tattoos. I want to see her talking a sweet voice to a judge. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear her say, "No, Your Honor. I regret my decisions." That's what I want to hear. Hatter's Madness says $500 fine and possible 3-month suspension of driver's license and registration. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. You know, it's possible that she was already on a suspended license. I don't know for sure. I think in that case they would have towed her car. It didn't look like they did. And if she is helping CP and KP cover up what they did, that's well, I mean, I don't want to accuse parents of hurting their children. There's no evidence of that. I'm sorry. I didn't put that on the screen. Hey, Salty Lunatics. Hey, it's you. You're the one that reviewed me last. I haven't had a chance to check that out, but I definitely will. I heard you guys are firecrackers and just my style. I've just been on the road, so I haven't had a chance, but I think thanks. And let's see if one of my mods could share their channel here. Go sub up to them. I think they have a couple thousand subscribers. I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to look myself. I popped in, listened to a couple minutes this morning, and left a comment, but it's on my watch later list now. Curious says she was high AF. She stays high. Mystery smoke. Is marijuana is legal in my state? Well, it's not legal to smoke and drive in any state. How about that? And without insurance, and you're on your phone. Sheesh. The only thing that can make this better is if you were actually driving by the 27-year-old woman that you've been stalking and harassing's house while you were on your phone, probably high, and without insurance. You're a fucking disaster, lady. What the hell? You're not even a worthy competitor anymore. I've already won. This is just icing on the cake. In case you haven't noticed, like I left your ass and you're in the dust, lady. You're sitting over there making up fiction. You're like a fan fiction person now. You haven't shown a receipt in a year. All that respect that everybody had for you, that's all gone now, in case you haven't noticed. Everyone's just playing along now. They're there to watch the fall. So am I. What's wrong with her voice? Elva? Elva, is that how you say that? Elva Bjornsson? I'm not even going to try to say that. I don't know what's wrong with her voice. I think it's years and years of just abusing it with different types of hot smokes. You know, smoking different things, and, you know, it just can't be good for you. Shanna is the best, absolutely, and so generous. I see her. She's so generous on your channel as well, and I don't take contributions lightly. I do contribute. See, here's what people might not know. When Shanna sent me a Cash App, what I do is I spend half of that Cash App going into other channels that I like and contributing to their channels, because I think that's how I think that's the best way to do it. We all hold each other up. Everybody eats, and there's nothing wrong with that. I realize that not everyone does that, so I try to only reciprocate it with channels that, you know, I know will do that. You know, people that aren't stingy. People, you know, if I show somebody's clip on my channel, I try to share their link and try to get them subs. You know, like, unlike dirtbags, it's so simple. I mean, it's a real simple way. But hey, Salty, I hope you're still here. Email me if you want any information about this heifer. I got it all. I've been battling with her for almost 18 months now. That she doesn't have any secrets left. She's got all my secrets, and they don't stack up to her mountain of chaos. Although she wants it to so bad. And here's the difference between me and old Buzzy Boo Bots over there. I make an effort to improve my life every single day, whereas she's been stuck in the same mud puddle since fucking 1997. like a real lumpy turd. Imagine if people started emailing the judge that Queen will have to go in front of, sharing their stories of her abuse and harassment, like she does to others who have to go to court. Yeah, I don't even think judges have time for that. But I mean, yeah, could you imagine that, Leo? That would, I mean, none of us are going to do that. I mean, look, we don't have to do anything to provoke her downfall. Just look at the screen; she's doing it to herself. These are symptoms of a much bigger problem. It's chaos in her fucking head. You can hear it in her voice, all those fake laughs, all those catchphrases. When she hits end live, she sits there and she doesn't know who she is or what she's going to do with the rest of her life. And the reason she's online so many hours in a row is because when she does hit end live, that's when she has to face reality and realize that she's sitting in a filthy room that smells like a Newport cigarette, and there ain't nobody there for her except for some strangers on YouTube that will stab her in the back as quickly as possible at the first given opportunity to be cool. I hate to be so pointed, I know that sounds mean, but it's fucking true, and we all know it. And you're going to talk shit on Brittany J, and you're going to talk shit on headstones and headlines, right? Right, Buzzy? You're going to talk shit on good people. You're the bad guy, Buzzy. In case nobody's told you this week, I had to pop in and have a live to remind you that you're the bad guy. All right, let me get in chat here. Oh, that's why Sinner, I'm thinking because they're both state laws in her, because those are both state laws in her state. Okay. I know she's going to laugh this off. She's going to make some excuse. And look, is this the worst shit in the world, talking on your phone and not having insurance? No. But why would she not have insurance if she rakes in, it says, a couple grand a week at least. Some weeks it could be $5,000-$6,000 in a week. What I'm saying is she can't afford insurance. The reason she doesn't do it, because her attitude to the world is fuck that. Because she thinks she doesn't have to play by the rules that everyone else does. That's how she ends up in jail and hurting people physically. To include her own family members. To include young children in her own family. It's been documented. If anybody wants those receipts, you could just go to my live stream that's still up, even though she tried to strike it a million times for privacy. I didn't reveal any private information on those documents. I redacted everything. It just shows the bare bones details. If you want to see that, that's on a live stream a while back. It's called The Collapse of the Hive, Part 1. About 12 minutes in, there's the documents for what she did to her family. Illinois is a revolving door of criminals. That's really sad to hear. Oh, sorry, I got to check my messages. My bad, Emmy. Well, that's interesting. Just go and block that person. It doesn't matter. Listen, if you want to come in, I'll just say it. If you want to come in here to my chat just to bash Brittany J, fucking kick rocks. Like, you're not that cool. All that does is show how fucking psychotic you people that stalk Brittany J are. Do you realize how crazy you look? That you're coming into my chat that has got nothing to do with Brittany J whatsoever. I'm sitting here discussing how much of a criminal Queen Bee is, and you come in and talk shit on Brittany J. You people are fucking pathetic. I mean, it's 2:00 on a Thursday afternoon. Do you not have anything better to do than come over here and just take a shot at Brittany? The fuck, man? What the hell? Damn it, I can't go up on my comments. I just saw Lindsay Lee say something and I can't see it. Confidence. Troll that visual. We all coming to them court dates, Buzzy. Hey, it's an open courtroom. You could go. I'm not going all the way to Illinois. I don't want to be in the same room with this woman because I think whatever air she exhales is probably toxic. There's probably mold growing inside of her lungs from just being stagnant and sitting there sucking on different, various things that are on fire. You can hear it in her voice. You can hear how her vocal cords are destroyed from hot smoke blasted into her lungs. It's fucking terrifying. I didn't hear what Lindsay said, but everyone's congratulating her. Shit. Well, congratulations, Lindsay. I don't know what I'm congratulating you for. Mr. Nobody, what's going on? Yep, she caught a new case. Driving without a license, driving without insurance while talking on her phone. How much is insurance, you ask? For the lowest liability insurance, about $58 a month. Where I live, they would have towed the car and made her get a ride. Yeah, see, I don't know. It seems like, well, whenever the police were called to her house to do a welfare check, her ex-husband called to get a welfare check on their child, and when the police showed up, the police didn't even talk to the child. The kid was upstairs and said, "No, I'm not coming down," and the cop left. That's not a welfare check. So I don't know what's going on exactly with the policing there in Knox County, but I wasn't there, so it's impossible to know. The officer must have had a reasonable idea that the situation was okay. It turns out it wasn't okay. And they had to go to the police department to document it the next day. So that's scary. Like, what happens if the cop goes to a house to do a welfare check on a child that the father is urging for, and then the cops go there and don't do the welfare check and leave? And then what happens if the mother does something crazy to the child? I mean, that cop's not going to be held liable. But look, I know it sounds far-fetched, and I'm not suggesting that QB would end up as a true crime case herself. But what I am saying is that does happen, and the cop should have checked to make sure that kid was okay. I mean, especially in the hands of somebody with so much violence in her past, like Buzzy here. The cop must have known the address when when they have those computers in their cars, they pull up their address and they can see all the shit that went down there. And believe you me, there's a lot of shit that went down there. I got to look at this here. Hey, what's up, Yankee Cal? Thanks for being here, dude. Hope you're well. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I got to check a message. I saw somebody just became a new member, and then the friggin' comments just flew by, so I didn't get to see who it was. So I'm going to try to look and see, because I appreciate my members. I appreciate all you guys. Oh, I've been watching your stuff, Yankee Cal. I enjoy it. Somehow I always miss the live streams, but I rewatch. Let's go to my live stream. Man, that heifer is still live. She was live for 6 hours yesterday, and then that's a long time. And then she came back on for another 4 or 5 hours. You know why? Like I said, and in case I didn't make myself clear the first time, when she hits end stream, like most of us, we'd like to come on here because I missed you guys. It's been 3 or 4 days. I've been busy. I've been getting your messages. It's great to touch back in with you guys. But when I hit this end live button, I go get myself a snack and I plan the rest of my night. Whenever she hits end live, she sits there alone in a dirty room wondering why she made all these terrible decisions. That's why she gets high so much, because she's self-medicating, because she still can't take responsibility for how tragic her life has become. And it's all her doing. Nothing happened to her. She did it all to herself. And as a result, she's so bitter that she's trying to fuck everyone's life up too. It's really sad. It's really sad. And I don't know why she focuses on some people and other people get passes. It doesn't really matter to me. Nonsense loves her. I guess that's all that really counts, huh? Boy, did Nonsense turn out to be an actual piece of shit too, huh? Wow. Brittany says, all that money, no insurance. She couldn't even pay her StreamYard either. I know. I mean, I get it. StreamYard is expensive, but you can see what you make on this application. You realize that, Rebecca? Do you get that? Why do you treat everyone that they're stupid when you're the biggest dummy in the room, and you for real just treat everyone like they're dumber than you are? Like, that's such a bad look. That's such a bad look. Allergic to Bees says, I recall a specific instance when she showed her dog on camera and her home was filthy, but she said something about Borhorn's house and Brittany's house. I know. I saw that same photograph. And if it's the same one I'm thinking about, there was just a pile of garbage and clothes stacked about halfway up a closet across the room from where she was sitting. And it was just cascading down, and it reached almost to the middle of the room, like a complete fucking trap house. And of course, she talks shit on everyone else's house. Moon's house, Brittany J's house, like they're still talking about Brittany J's porch. What? I mean, who are these people and who gave them this authority? These nonsenses, these wispies, this heifer Rebecca. It doesn't make any sense to me. How does Mattis says, and $100 to reinstate license and registration. Okay. Damn. So she's going to be needing more money. How's that PayPal pool coming, Buzzy? It wasn't looking so healthy last time I checked, but I haven't checked for a week or so. A foam finger wouldn't even touch Pete Tim. Oh my God. While QB sits over there falsely accusing me of being on drugs, this is Brittany, and lying about my home and my parenting. Exactly, Brittany. This is my point. It's exactly my point. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. She's over there talking about how terrible everyone else is when it turns out that she is the one. She is the terrible one. Queen Bee, please tell everyone, please tell people that you got pulled over calling my mother today. Please tell me, blame my mother for you getting pulled over and not being responsible enough of an adult to have fucking car insurance. Tell me how that's my fault. I can't wait to see how you spin this. You're fucking garbage. Let's see. Leo says, oh shit. I'm having a problem with my chat. I can't scroll up. I wanted to see what Leo said. No, I can't even see it. The fuck? For you getting pulled over. Shit. Let me see if I can see on my phone. Oh, I just want to say thanks. I make sure I got all these triggered Hot Mess and Hatter's Madness. All became members. And Lucy, once again with the Cash App. Lucy, you're the best. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Lemon Grove. I can play that for you. Kansas City Chiefs is always around too. Always good to see you, Kansas City, even though we're pulling for different teams here. Well, where's it at? So what do you guys think? Do you think it's like just normal for this maniac to... I'm just trying to figure out in a legit way how you don't have insurance. Buzzy, please tell me. I don't understand it. It doesn't add up.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Hey, Melissa, thanks so much for being here. I heard they're trying to goat you pretty hard, Melissa. Don't take that shit from them. I was just giving you compliments. I heard you guys reviewed a couple of my live streams yesterday. That's kind of cool. Thank you. I don't often get reviewed by a group of ladies that have nice things to say. I've been fighting with Queen Bee for like 18 months. But if you have any questions, I noticed that I know that a lot of you guys came from TikToks, but if you have any questions about who some of these characters are, feel free to reach out to me. I know them way better than I ever wanted to. So just give a holler. It's a slippery slope over here to navigate. But I'm not going to strike you guys for covering my stuff. I mean, even if you're talking shit, so long as you share my channel and keep it real, don't make stuff up. But I'm not a striker. I just strike the hive and those fucking losers. Wise Angel says, Sinner, we have a caller who keeps buying her grandson an electric motorbike. Each time one is confiscated by the police. He's actually too young to have a license. He's literally tearing up. Oh, bummer. Hello. Hey, Linda. Thanks for being here. Sorry, I'm got scattered brain there for a second. Again, thanks for being here, Melissa. And I'm not standing by any of that shit they're saying about you. I hope you're okay. I hope to listen to that live stream from last night too. And just so my chat knows, my impression of Melissa here, she's a firecracker. Queen Bee went at the wrong one. I love that for her. Melissa, there's nothing more dangerous to people like Queen Bee than people that just tell the truth and won't back down. But be aware, if you do that, they're going to be coming for you from every angle. I mean, these people try to call my parents. I'm 47 years old. That's how pathetic they are. They're going to tell on me? What do you mean? What do you mean? They're just mad at me because I'm never too far from a palm tree and a conversation with friends that we laugh. They don't have that in their life. Piling the car, we're going to court dates. There'd be nothing wrong with that. I mean, how many of them said, "Oh, we're going to go to Betty's court dates"? I mean, fucking B. Tim even took off work just to sit in the hive and. Oh my God, they're so pathetic. I can't even take it. Who takes off work to watch BHB go to court? And then he's so stupid that she didn't even get in trouble that day. He did it all for nothing. B. Tim, you little bitch. Let me get this back on here. It's just a matter of days before somebody pays for her car insurance, though. It's inevitable. Here's the thumbnail I made. I hope you guys like it. Busted again. And yes, boys and girls, those body cams are coming, and I'm going to fucking make Nonsense's day when I play that shit. Let me get some body cams of Nonsense, too. I'll play that shit. Fucking asshole. She's just jealous that Brittany J has a man and that he's handsome. You're probably right. I mean, that's half of her current legal trouble is a direct result of her being a lover scorned. Like, look, I don't blame the guy for leaving her. I mean, there's no way on earth that I can justify being with a lover or a mate that fucking sits all online all day, chain smoking, getting stoned, yelling at strangers the most vulgar shit, and keeping track of like people's children, have videos of people's children. I would be like, bitch, you gotta go. Like, I don't know where you came from, but you gotta go. See, but the poor guy had kids with her, so he was kind of stuck, but he got wise. He's out of there. And the second he left, she lost her shit. A woman scorned. And now she just sits online for 12 hours a day trying to feel some emotion when she's dead inside. So fucking, it would be sad if she wasn't so nasty to me. You know, I mean, it really is a sad story. A cautionary tale. And she's not even 40 fucking years old yet. She acts like a fucking, oh my God, like, it's unbelievable. Hey, Landry, thanks so much for being here. It says S-Dub's mine expires at midnight. Okay, I'm going to show the Narcos video. Glow, thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't I see any of these? Hold on a second. I got some cash out, some super chats. I don't see them in my chat though, so give me a second. I got to sort this out. What the heck? I do see them though, so thank you so much, Curious. Thank you so much, Justice. Oh, Melissa, you're so sweet. And Glow, thank you so much for $20. Thanks for being you. Curious says toward the body cam footage. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's going to cost a couple bucks. Melissa says your personality and aura is A1. I appreciate that. You know, I got the same vibe from you. Now they're going to clip us and say we're flirting with each other, but we're just two adults giving compliments. So calm down, haters. I know your love life is so fucking dried up that you have to just try to squeeze juice wherever you can. But it's completely, you know, normal for a man to give a woman a compliment and a woman to give a man a compliment and not be trying to sleep with them. Rowena, you dirty dirterston. I'm going to see if I can try to find these super chats so I can at least put them on the screen. I've decided I'm going back to StreamYard. Restream drives me nuts. Even the paid version, it drives me nuts. Hey, Angie, thanks for being here. Sorry if I missed you, Sarah Lynn. If QB doesn't have insurance, that means she paid cash for her new car. Wonder where she got all the cash from. Her lawsuit fund is what paid for her car. Yep. You can't have a car loan without insurance. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. Wow, and it's 5 points on the license in New York. Yeah, she's fucked. I mean, what is she going to say? She's finally something happened that doesn't involve her fucking children or me. So who is she going to blame? She can't blame me for this. Although One of her little vultures already has a video out saying that she was trying to call my mother. That's why she got pulled over. Shut the fuck. You people are just more pathetic by the moment. I mean, how do you live your lives? No wonder your fucking families don't want to be around you. What is going on? Maybe I'm just that far behind. Let me see. I may be just that far behind. I hate to miss any kind of super chats. What the fuck, dude? Oh, there we go. Hey, Glow. Thank you so much. Perry character looking at himself in the mirror saying thanks for being you with hearts popping out. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to Glow, do yourself a favor. I admittedly am a little bit behind catching up. She's singing songs. I was caught up and then I got busy, but I'll be back over there while telling on you. Hey, Curious. Thank you so much. Towards the body cam. Oh, we're going to get that body cam. And there's no victim, so nonsense. Calm down. That's another thing. Someone told me, Kyle's coming. If you don't know, Kyle is Nonsense's girlfriend. I guess he's coming at me. Listen, I'm not concerned with fucking background singers. That's all I can say about that, dude. And thank you so much, Melissa. Your personalities and aura are A1. I get a little snarky, but I got to keep it real. I heard people talking about their astrological sign, and I'm a Scorpio. I guess I come off as a Scorpio. I don't know what any of that shit means, but that's what they told me. Toshi, thanks so much for being here. I had a childish creator message my mom twice to mom blocked her. That's so, I mean, these people, not only are they trying to contact my family, but they're saying that they have contacted my family and that my family's telling them all kinds of crazy. This is how I know they're lying, because the shit that they're saying isn't true. And that's the big indicator to me. I mean, aside from the fact that I called my family and said, hey, have any of these creepy internet stalker bitches contacted you? And they said they tried to contact us, but we haven't talked to them. So am I going to believe my family, or am I going to believe stalking crackheads that beat their children? I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. But please, Rebecca, show my arrest record of me breaking into someone's house and crapping on their couch. I mean, that's a very, I have to admit, entertaining story, not a stitch of it true. Now, if you got sent that information, I would email that person immediately, because you know just as well as I do that you live for my channel and you're hanging on my every word. So take your busted fucking ass and get into your email and email the person that sent you that fake ass information and ask for receipts. Remember receipts, Rebecca? You must remember receipts. Remember what you and bitch ass burnt toast said you were going to show people for your law fraud? You never show the receipts because you're a liar. You don't have any receipts about anything that you say about me because you're a liar. See how this works? I tell the truth about you, you lie about me. We can do this all day. Well, not all day. I've got some things to do, but we could do it for a couple hours. Hey, Natalie, thanks for being here. And somehow reading out QB's public police report means you are a predator and stalking someone's kid. I know. That's crazy logic. That means every investigative reporter in the world is stalking someone's child. Like, what do you fucking mean? No, I did some snooping around on you, Rebecca, because you're an asshole. And boy, what did I find out? Violence and drugs and child abuse and fucking divorce. Stolen property, weapons. My, lions and tigers and fucking bears, oh my. Headstones, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. 5 gifted memberships from my favorite teacher, one of my favorite YouTube friends here. If you've received one of those, please thank her. We got Natalie from California, S Dubs. Melissa caught one, awesome. And Regina Ramo, thanks for being here. Apple, sweet. Wait, that's more than 5. 1, 2. Oh no, that's 5. I can count, I swear. I did graduate, but it was public education, so take it easy on me. Wise Angel says a defense lawyer in what the hell's case. Oh, I love that channel. I forgot all about them. has been told to behave himself with regard to thumbnail. Oh, really? He was told the thumbnail, which is poking fun at you, is not bullying by the judge. Yeah, I mean, listen. I know the rules, and if I don't use busted ass Becky's real face anymore because she privacy strikes me like a fucking coward. Meanwhile, she's got my entire family, my mom, my stepmom, my father, and my baby sister on her community wall still. So who's the fucking predator? Who's the fucking creepy ass YouTube stalker? Queen Bee is. Who's dangerous and violent? Queen Bee is. Who sits around high all day long in a house that's empty because her fucking family left her because she's dangerous? Queen Bee is. But she sits here and says the same. She says about me what she is. And I'm fucking done playing along. No, bitch. You're the turd. You're the loser that came from Critical Case Channel who conversely got sued for $500,000 for defaming a family. That's what you do over there. You exploit children, you make shit up, and you get high. You'd be better off going to those parenting classes that you keep avoiding. Get yourself sober, take a shower, and read a fucking book. In no particular order. I mean, the world's your oyster, Buzzy. But first, you got to figure out how you're going to be getting to court. 3 days next month on a potential suspended license. Bad news. Bad day to be a bee. And here we are, spring. All the rest of us out here. I'm talking to my subscribers and my members and my friends and my family. Spring is around the corner. Everyone else is excited about the weather warming up. Boy, you got nothing but bad news this spring, Buzzy. You can't even get a BHB conviction. That's how busted you are. You got nothing. Nanny said she ended her last legal fund on February 15th and started a new one the other day for $5,000. Yeah, people aren't sending her money anymore. I mean, some people are, but not very many. Glow says is a pretty good streaming. Evemu. I might check it out. I'm open to trying out new things. I definitely am. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything because I'll be honest with you guys. When I send someone a Cash App and they don't recognize me, I kind of get annoyed. I once left a channel that I was a member of for a year because of my 1 year they didn't say anything. I was like, it's a fucking year. But I can be petty that way. Yes, Justin's caught one of the memberships for sure. That's so cool. Girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Nonsense's girlfriend. I think his name's Kylie. I don't know. I stand Sinner's voice. I had someone send me email to ask me, will you please read us a story? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not an R-rater. I'm not a... How is saying she was a fake call to Sinner's mom her plausible excuse? Yeah, it's me and my stepmother's fault that she doesn't have fucking car insurance too, right? Like, what the fuck? It's still driving while using the phone. Just stupid way the bee behaves. No, it's an intimidation thing. Like, she was calling it. Fucking call my mom. Go ahead, crackhead. I mean, nobody cares. No, you're not to be taken seriously. As a result, I'm not fucking taking you seriously. It used to freak me out until I realized exactly who you are and what you're about. You're below me. You ain't shit. That's what I'm saying to you. I mean, you can get on your sweaty little cell phone and fucking call Tyrone for all I care. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't have any effect on my life. You're misinterpreting the situation, which is what you do. I mean, you're covering reviewing me and researching me the same way that you research and do background on a true crime case. Garbage. You got less than 1% of everything you've said out of your filthy fucking mouth about me wrong or right. Less than 1%. And even the things that you do get just a fucking ball hair correct, just a slim, and then you exaggerate the shit out of that. So you have zero credibility. And we all know it. GoFundMe. Ugh. Most phones will make a call when you say XYZ, when you say and you don't have to touch them. She was live streaming and driving, I would bet. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. She probably had to run over and grab herself a couple blunts because she just smoked her, put their last one out, got in her car to go over, get a couple more. Had bitch ass beat him hold down the fort for her while she drove over there, and she had her phone in her hand trying to monitor her own channel because she doesn't run her own channel. Another fucking disgusting fact about her. She has a bunch of people. I call them people. I think they're people. It's hard to tell. She has a bunch of fucking idiots that run her channel for her, and she just collects all the money, which is fine. I mean, capitalism is capitalism, but at least get car insurance, asshole. So the next time you're driving around high as a kite and you run over your fucking neighbor's mailbox by accident, at least someone can be held accountable for it. You know, accountability. I know you're not familiar, but hey, Michael, I'm glad you found us too, man. Welcome in. I am a little bit behind in chat. I am on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. I'm technically on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio myself, but I don't know much about that stuff. And Scorpio seems cooler, so I'll go with that. Plus, you know, fuck nonsense. So let me get this straight. She wanted to blame your mom for her getting pulled over, thus got caught without insurance at center. Yes, that's the story that Heather Bishop, that downtrodden bitch from Ohio, is trying to. I guess she made a video that said that. I haven't seen it because I don't watch her stuff. She freaks me out. Like I said, I try not to pick on her or talk about her too much because I think she's like, there's something wrong with her mentally. I don't want to be picking on a protected class of person. Mountain Mama says, it's okay. We all get snarky at times. Yeah. Melissa's a Scorpio too. What's up? Allergic, I agree. Background singers. That's all that bitch is, cheese. Seriously. I don't bother with the background singers. If anybody has something to say to me, I'm not difficult to find. Don't be a little bitch and hide behind your broad-shouldered girlfriend. That's weird, bro. When did she get pulled? The 15th. So that's another thing that confuses me. So 5 days ago, but what confuses me is the charges weren't pressed until the 17th. So I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you so much, SPD, for the Cash App. That's very generous of you. Very cool. My community has been very generous, and you know, I've been accused of grifting because I bought a fucking $300 Chromebook with the money from the memberships of my channel. Now, I can't figure out exactly how that's a grift. I really can't. I think it's not, and I've asked them to please, iterate. Please explain to me what it is what makes you think that I'm grifting? Because I've got a channel and I run the channel all by myself. All the graphics that you see, I've made them myself. I very rarely have anybody on. Most of my stuff is original content. I'll review people only if they're speaking about me. Like I think I'm doing it right. Who's doing it wrong is Queen Bee. She's fucking trash. She doesn't run her own channel. It's 100% nothing but a grift because she doesn't care about anybody, I mean, if by chance my channel blows up, I'm going to do everything I can to give back to my community with monies and anything else that I can. Anything I can. It's not about becoming rich here or gaining clout for me the way it is for these people. It really isn't. I mean, I know it's difficult to believe because everyone's such a piece of shit here. But even if you didn't send me any money, I'd still be here calling this piece of shit out and calling pieces of shit like her out at every opportunity. But because you guys are so generous, I can actually spend more time because time is money. And if I'm going to be on here, there's nothing wrong with making a couple of bucks. With that being said, I am going to be going live almost every other day for the next month or so. So be prepared to get sick of me. I got some interesting things to show you and some things to talk about. And a couple, like I said, I've been teasing those interviews. They're getting closer. And then, hey, if we're lucky, this I almost said BHP. This Buzzy body cam will come, and we can all laugh at her the way she fucking laughs at everyone else. There's one way to deal with a bully, and that's by punching him right in the face. That's the only way to do it. That's metaphors, of course. I'm not urging physical harm to anyone. Metaphorically, you just knock them out. That's the only way to deal with them. You can't compromise. You can't speak reason to them. You just got to swing back. That's it. And that's metaphorically what I'm doing here on YouTube, in case you haven't figured it out. Also, Scorpios make excellent chess players and planners. Oh yeah, I'm a pretty good planner. I take great notes. I make great lists. I used to be a list junkie. I used to make list of lists. When I was in my 20s, it really helped me stay organized. Isn't a true crime. To me, it is learning experience on what to do. The body cam, I mean. Yeah. A cautionary tale. I don't know. I told Buzzy months ago, I'm the wrong fucking guy to mess with. Just leave it alone. Just stop it. And she just couldn't stop. When her friend Hills in the Air passed away, and most of you know this, I sent a sincere email to QB and I said, hey, let's just cut the shit for now, because there's no sense in fighting with people when you're mourning a lost friend. She agreed that was a good idea. She thanked me for the email, and it didn't even take her 10 days before she was talking shit on me again. At that point, she had every opportunity to just never mention me again, and guess what would have happened? I would have never mentioned her. But she has impulse control issues. She's got anger things. She's got rage. She's got this egomaniac thing that makes her actually like morph into her brain. Like she thinks she's a better person, a more important person than she actually is. Now, don't get me wrong. I think we're all important. I think everybody holds value. But if you think you're a fucking queen when you're really a crackhead, then, I mean, you're dealing with some dysmorphia issues. Again, I'm not qualified to diagnose, but I can observe and give my opinion. Melissa says, it's okay. They will be on me for a while. Brit and Sinner, LOL. I know it's gonna be fun. They can't do shit to me anymore. I mean, they freaked me out as much as humanly possible, and then now I'm recovering and I'm realizing that there's nothing that they can do to me. They're just full of shit and they make shit up. I mean, really. And people don't believe you anymore, Queen Bee, because you don't have receipts. See, that's the problem. But there's so many new people here that I need to plan a day where I just show you all of her criminal record. I won't go back as far to show her her adolescent shoplifting days, but I'll start right at 18, right when the violence started. And we'll go all the way to 39, where she is today. So everyone in the whole world, including all my new friends from TikTok, who this bitch is, because everyone needs to know. This is literally a public service announcement. And what's important to know also is not just who she is, but her network of people, her little clip channels, her burnt toast over there, her blank screens, her wispy, the whole network of fuck sticks. You know those people? Let's see. Scorpios are lovers, not fighter. I consider myself a lover, not a fighter, but I'll fight for love. Let's see. Natalie from California says, no one is afraid of complete hypocrite nonsense. She has shown the world what she's all about and what a con she truly is. I know. I saw Soup. Soup actually had a live stream about nonsense yesterday. I was so pleased to see that because I was wondering where the jerk stood on this. And obviously, they're not going to stand with nonsense is nonsense. So that's good to hear. I don't see them around here as much as I'd like to anymore. I don't know if they're mad at me the way I do shit. I can't be concerned with everybody. I do respect them, and I was happy to hear their opinion on nonsense yesterday. I was, because I agree. And they were much nicer than I would have been. Let me put this one back up there. Take a pick, Buzzy. Get yourself some insurance and stop being a dangerous person. How about that? Let's see how far behind I am. I'm 10 minutes behind in chat. Salty Lunatic says she is projecting, which means she must have shit herself one time, and now she just forgot about it. Oh, she shits the bed of life every morning. every morning when she wakes up, because probably the first thing she does, instead of like, what do you do the first thing you wake up? I mean, I use the bathroom, but then I'll usually stare at the window. I got a couple, well, I'm in a new place now, but I usually have animals that have routines I look for, and then I make a cup of coffee. But not her. She rolls over and digs her dirty fingernails into the ashtray that's no doubt undoubtedly in the empty spot on the bed next to her, because there's no man there because he ran the fuck away. So she fishes around with her dirty hands in the ashtray for the blunt roast from the night before. And before she even opens her stink ass eyes, she's already sucking on a blunt. That's how she starts her day. Wait, you don't even know what a wake and bake is. Smoke him if you got him. I mean, and then she just strikes up her day, starts up a live stream, just, let's talk about Laura and Betty. Let's talk about Brittany J. Sinny Sin Sin. That's it. That's her whole life. Why don't you spend some time taking care of your family, Queen Bee? Why don't you do that? Why don't you go clean your house? How about that? Why don't you go? Well, you can't drive to the bookstore. Why don't you get yourself an Uber and go over to your local bookstore, get a cookbook, and cook a meal for your family? Maybe they'll appreciate you. It might be too late, but it's worth a shot. You know what I mean? Or here's an option for you. You could sit your sloppy ass online all day and call me a predator out of the side of your neck with no receipts. I don't know. You got options, girl. It's totally up to you. I'm going to enjoy the summer. Me too. King Charles is Scorpio King, or strong Scorpio. Where you at, Buzzy? Do you want a link? Do you want to come over here and defend yourself? I mean, you're far enough away that you're not going to leave any bruises on my neck, even though you're violent. I mean, you want a link, Buzzy? I know you're listening. I know you're looking down at your dirty fingernails right now because I got you. Brittany says, I'm going to make an emoji on my channel for you as well. Awesome. That is so kind of you. Show some love to the Gummy Squad. Yeah, you guys have been really nice to me. And I don't know. The more shit they talk on you, the more I realize that they just lie about everything. I mean, I should have known. The shit they made up about me. So, yeah, I got your back, Brittany. I told you that. And I don't care what anyone has to say about it. Now, Brittany, keep in mind that me having your back comes along with, like, if you do something that I strongly disagree with, I'm going to email you. But I'm not going to make videos about you to talk shit. But I'll email you to try to get a reasoning. And I offer you the same availability. Just email me if I piss you off. Because, I mean, we might piss each other off, but there's no sense in turning against each other and doing what the rest of these fucking scumbags do if that happens, you know? Worst case scenario, just saying. He sounds asleep now, Cash. Thanks. He sounds asleep now, Cash. Thanks. He visited his rescue kennels earlier. They all cried when they saw him. Damn it, I missed the beginning of that story. But, that's the other thing. I have to do a mod meeting because I realize I've been neglecting you guys and we haven't really had a chance. We never had a chance to sit together and talk. So, what do you think about Sunday? I'm going to shoot for Sunday at noon because that seems like a reasonable time. Most people are off work on Sundays and it's the middle of the day. Email me if that doesn't work. Actually, email me anyways because I'm going to have to send you a link. What I want to do is just set up a Restream or StreamYard and add all of you in, and we could just sit here and have one of you guys are going to be screen recording for sure, but we'll have as private a conversation as possible. Because I have some bigger things coming to the channel to include these interviews. And to be quite honest, I want to make sure you're on board because it's going to get pretty controversial. Nothing is controversial as demanding a death certificate from someone who lost their child. Nothing like that. Nothing like Queen Bee does. Don't worry. It's not going to be morally bankrupt. Queen Bee doesn't read her chat. Just rude. I try to read everything. I can't, of course. Why is she obsessed with poo? I don't know. I really don't know, but you're right. It's crazy. She talks about her ass crack way more than a grown woman should. Wise, I haven't watched vids yet, but I will later. Okay. Shame on you, sinner. It's all your fault. Everything is my fault. I mean, okay. I've done this before, but for you guys, I'm gonna summarize all the false things that Queen Bee said about me in the last 18 months. Okay, first it started with stolen valor because I'm a proud Marine Corps veteran with honorable discharge and I served honorably. That's just a fact. She didn't believe me. Oh no, it's not that she didn't believe me. She wanted to destroy my character so tenaciously that she told people that I wasn't a Marine. That never happened. Now, bitch, the one thing you don't want to do to a Marine is tell him that he's not a Marine. First of all, crackhead, that's insane of you to do. Okay, so then when you found out that I actually was a Marine because you did a background check on me and then began to dox me. When you found out that I wasn't in the Marines, let me back up. The first claim was stolen valor, and you said it in those words. Stolen valor is whenever you capitalize financially off of a false story of being in the military. That would be me saying, I'm a Marine and I need some money. Can you send me some money? And then you guys send me money. That would be stolen valor. That's not, oh, hold on a second, guys. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm going to move spots here. All right. So where were we? Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. So the first claim was stolen valor, which was, couldn't have been further from the truth. I served honorably. And then she said, oh, he was in the Marines, but he got out for physically harming a woman. That was a fucking lie. That's complete defamation. And then it went on, the In Their Own Words video or channel started, and she thought I was them. Then she accused me of being her lawyer. Then she told everybody that she's pressing charges against me for impersonating her lawyer. Well, that was a fucking lie. Never got any charges pressed against me. She's been saying that she's going to press charges against me for a year. Bitch is doing nothing because I don't break the law. See how this works? It's insane. And then she said I beat women. That's not true. She said that now she's saying that I broke into someone's house and crapped on their couch. Like, where do you even come up with this stuff? Have you crapped on someone's couch, Rebecca? Is that where I don't even know where you would come up with something like that. I've seen photos of you. Definitely look like you could be wearing an adult diaper. But, that's neither here nor there. I can't get mad at somebody's medical condition. All right, let me get back in the chat here. Who the F calls mommy on 40s? Something, man. I know. I told Brittany they listen and watched so closely the other day. There was a noise and they were trying to determine if it was a fart or burp. I heard about it. I didn't hear them say it, but I heard Brittany reference that. How fucking pathetic, dude. Like, you can't even write this shit. Boom, boom, boom. Patricia says, always throwing a spanner into the Queen's doings. What is he like? Oh, man, I can't wait for this FOIA to come back. I usually don't get excited about FOIAs because they're usually pretty boring and monotonous. But I can't. I want to see if Queen Bee was on the phone with my mommy. Oh, my God. Could you imagine? I'm a Taurus. And Sinner can verify that. Oh, yes, she is. Pretty damn hard-headed. Melissa says she's worse. She is worse, in my opinion, than anyone I literally ever came across on the internet. Me too. And I've been saying that for a long time. And everyone's like, dude, you're exaggerating. You're taking this personally. No, the bitch is trying to call my family after saying all these crazy things about me. No receipts. Not one receipt. Have I gotten in trouble before? Yeah, but nothing like what she has. No violence, no narcotics. I had a drinking problem and I was a bit of a goofball. Never hurt anybody in my entire life. Like a cop would care what she told him. She's in the middle of calling a parent of a dude she's trying to gather info from on YouTube. I know, Natalie, that's how far gone we are. My chair. That's how far gone we are. People actually believe anything that she says. It used to be, I've had this YouTube account again since October 9th, 2007 is when I made this YouTube account. So I've seen some shit on here. I haven't been involved in it. I never played along. I didn't even know there were live streams until just a few years ago. I would just watch videos on here. But what I do know is that people like QB are temporary. This is what I've learned. Just look at MGL. She thought she was going to be here forever too. And, the charges for live streaming is what Just Irish says. Do you know that as fact, Just Irish? I would not be surprised. But then how would they know? Was B10 pushing QB in a shopping cart when she pulled up with the cattle prod? I don't know. Thanks for that image, though. I can definitely picture that. All right, you guys are chatters. I have to go and run and grab my phone because I left it in the other side of the house. So give me 1 second. I'm going to put something on for you guys while I go grab it. Bear with me. I do have one other thing I want to share with you guys before I take off. Let's see. Let me see here. Here, I'll play this for you. I'll be right back.
A service, and it can get your whole channel.
But see, the thing is, I'm really tired of YouTube not enforcing their fucking shit. Like,
well, I am too.
They said they have new, that there's new TOS coming out. What?
All right, I got it. Sorry for the wait, guys. All right. Could you imagine if YouTube already all of a sudden started enforcing TOS? My God, the first person to go is definitely going to be QB. There's a lot of people going, but she's going to go. I keep hearing Moon. I haven't seen Moon here. She must be busy. I know she was live earlier. I was in there. She keeps saying, "Oh, this YouTube purge is coming, where they're going to get rid of all these bad channels." I fucking hope so. Here's the story. Even if I'm one of the channels that get taken because I come off as crude or crass, it's so long as their channels are taken too, I'm perfectly okay with that. They shouldn't be allowed to be on here doing what they do. And if I get some shit for calling it out, so be it. Melissa said the weekend delays charges. Oh, that's what it was. So it was on Friday. Wait, was Friday the 15th? I think I'm understanding. Yeah, so the weekend is what delayed the charges. So it happened on the 15th, and then she got charged on the 17th. I got you. Thanks, Melissa. That makes perfect sense. Pookie says you bought a computer. Queen Hag bought cars. And listen, how I bought the computer with money that I made from people that are paying members of my channel, people that want to listen to the bullshit that I have to say, people that enjoy what I have to say, people that are here for it. I didn't say, "Hey, I need a computer. Will you guys please buy me a computer?" Fun fact, QB grifted a laptop that she uses for her channel. She never bought a laptop. So what does she even bring that up for? It's so weird. Like, that's the pot calling the kettle black. Except the difference between her and me is I just monetized my channel, and people were so gracious to become members and gift memberships. Then that made enough money for me to buy a $300 Chromebook to better go live. That way I can host guests and I can show videos and things like that. Things that I couldn't do on my phone. Because before that, I didn't have a computer, never had a need for one. I'm an artist, but I'm the kind of artist that paints with paintbrushes. So I've kind of had, anytime I'm on YouTube, I would just use my phone or my television. So there's that. But I'm a grifter for getting this laptop to continue providing content for the people that are paying for my content. Queen Bee, go go fuck yourself. I mean, I don't know how to be nice about it. Like, you're an idiot. All right, let me get back in the chat here. Healing Time, thanks so much for being here. Pookie. Scorpios are the best lovers, they say, but I can't say that because Barbecue and Queen say I'm a hoe. Yeah, well, I mean, Barbecue and Queen. I don't know that much about that barbecue lady. I sort of just missed all of that. I mean, I've heard her name a million times. I just don't know the story. Tattooed Mama says, I'm a Scorpio. You're not wrong. We're amazing. Wow, a lot of Scorpios. I guess we're not supposed to get along, what somebody told me. Gosh, some people have androgynous looks. I know a fair few. I know a fair few farming ladies who are much more buff than they'd be if they weren't working physically. Some buff ladies are proud. It's good. I don't have a problem with buff ladies. I don't think I would date someone that could beat me up though. That's scary. I admit it. I'm a Gemini. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. The charges were the 14th. The incident was the 14th. All right, let me pull up Narcos Clips video. I'm going to show you that shit. And if you're not subscribed to Narcos, please do yourself a favor. Great channel. Just bear with me. I didn't have anything opened here. And let's see. I haven't seen much of anything. Like I said, I popped into Britney's just for a couple of minutes. Let's see. Let me find this here. Subscriptions. I have way too many friggin' subscriptions. It's out of control. So what else did I miss? I must admit that I'm a little bit out of the loop. I know for sure I've been getting reports on crackhead over there. I guess I should stop calling her crackhead. I mean, truth be told, I've got way more respect for the few crackheads that I know in real life than I do for Buzzy the Bee over there. She's just evil. And I see Narcos Clips is at 845 subscribers. Can you do me a personal favor and let's get Narcos to 1,000? There's no reason that Narcos Clips shouldn't have 1,000 subscribers, for real. The work that they put in, there's no reason for it. They're a good one and they actually give a fuck about people. Like, come on, guys, help me out. All right, let's see. I got to share my screen. Bing bong. Let me get rid of this stinking comment. If I can. I don't know what's happening. Everything is like going slow on my computer today. It's new Wi-Fi, so maybe I have to figure out the spot to sit and figure out what the hotspots are in the house. Let's see. There we go. Can you see that?
And do you understand me? Speaking of, let me tell you guys about.
Let me get rid of this frame here. Hold, please. And Brittany, when I say that, I'm not making fun of you. I can't say hold on for a minute without saying it. I don't know what the hell happened to me. Let's see. I have so many overlays loaded up on this bitch. It's crazy. All right, there we go. All right, can y'all see that? I'll pet that dog.
About this the other day, okay? So the other day, I'm driving on my merry way, doing the school thing, dropping kids off to school and doing the school thing, right? So I leave the school and I'm on the Bluetooth thing on my phone, right? And it starts fucking up and I'm supposed to be making a phone call. I'm supposed to be making a phone call to David Matzik's stepmother. So I try to make this phone call, right?
That's me. I'm David Matzik and she's Rebecca Turner. One of us are a giant violent piece of shit and it's not me. One of us are literally ashamed of our family's name and it's not me. One of us, entire family, abandoned us because we left bruises on our daughter's neck and it's not me. What do you call my mom for, Becky? She doesn't want to talk to people like you, just so you know. Fucking idiot.
And my Bluetooth keeps fucking up on me. So I start tinkering with it and fucking with it, and I get pulled the fuck over. So he's like, the shit. He walks up and says, hold on. First I get.
Everybody pay close attention to this part because she's going to quote what the officer said to her when he walked up to her car. So whenever we get the body cam footage, we can again catch this fucking mother of the year in a fucking lie. So let's pay attention here. This is important. Let's see what the officer said. And then in a couple of days when the body cam gets here, we'll go live again and we'll sit here and we'll chop it up and we'll talk about how much of a piece of shit liar this person is. What do you say? Will you guys meet me back here in a couple of days? Let's see what she says, though.
I get pulled over. First, I get pulled over, right? So I pull over to the side of the road, and I'm like, motherfucker. So most of the time, I'm just like, yeah, if they walk up, they're like, if they say I was speeding, I'm like, yeah, I was. You know what I'm saying? It's best to be honest with them anyways, okay? So he walks up to me, right? As I'm pulled over, you guys, listen. So look, I'm pulled over, okay? On the side of the road, I got my coffee, got my cig, like I'm just sitting there chilling. He walks up, and he's like, is there a reason why you were tinkering with your phone? And I'm like, yeah, there's a very good reason I was tinkering with my phone. Can I tell you what it was? First, I was trying to yell at my kid for not being ready on time. That's one of the things.
Oh, you're yelling at your kids. Go figure. You're yelling at your kids and trying to get a hold of my mother. Yeah, this is completely normal, Queen Bee. You're just awesome. You're just an advocate. How about this? Stop trying to contact my family, Rebecca Turner. How about that? You fucking stalker. You fucking predator. That's what you are, Rebecca. You're a predator. Creeping around YouTube like what are you? Who do you think you are? Stop contacting people's parents. Stop contacting the families of missing children. You shouldn't be around children, obviously. Miss Bruiserston. Miss Brute.
Secondly, though, because I'm a bad mom and all.
Yeah,
but secondly, look.
One of the worst moms. I mean, a mother that would inflict physical harm upon their child. Yeah, terrible fucking mother. What's the question? Are you going to embrace that? Are you going to embrace that insult like you embrace the rest? Because that's an ugly thing to embrace, lady.
Look, check this out. I'm trying to call and speak with David Matzik's stepmom, right? So the whole time I'm like, so I was asking him, I was like, well, should I even tell you what I'm really doing? Like, what's really going on? And so I'm sitting there pulled the fuck over, right? And I'm like, fuck, I was supposed to be calling her. Well, in the middle of getting pulled over, he goes back to run my.
Okay, you guys, now you understand why I'm going to foil this, why I FOIA everything in this bitch's existence, because she's a liar. Now, whenever this FOIA comes back, hey, people at the Hive, when the body cam comes back and you see that what she's saying here is a fucking lie and she's lying to you people, then will you unsubscribe from her channel, or are you just going to keep sending that bitch money? Never mind. That's a rhetorical question. I know you're going to keep sending that bitch money. That's what the problem is. You keep sending her money and she keeps thinking that she's an important person and she's valuable when she's not. See, you subscribers over there are the problem. You keep feeding this monster and it's grown out of control. But that's okay. You'll figure it out.
Run my plates and all that nonsense, you know what I mean? And my phone rings and it's her. I'm like, oh fuck. So I answer the phone. I was like, OMG. Okay. I was like, listen, I'm pulled over. I still need to talk to you about David. I still have,
Liar. What a fucking liar. You're such a liar, Queen Bee. I would call your family members to talk about you too. Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. Anyways, you don't have any family, and that family that you had left abandoned you because you're violent. So, boo-hoo. I mean, geez, man. And I was talking to David's family. How creepy is this? Leave my family alone, dude. They don't want to talk to you. Also, receipts or it didn't happen there. Fuck stick.
You know what I'm saying? So she's wanting to know what's going on, and if I filed a police report on him, have I gotten my restraining order on him? Have I went and gotten order of protection done yet? So I'm in the middle of trying to talk to her, right?
She's gonna get order of protection. I'm in Pismo Beach, bitch. Good luck.
Because I mean, the bitch is a predator. No way you look at it. Either way, it doesn't. I mean, his parents fucking think he's a predator as well. She's encouraging us. She's like, he literally broke into some house and
what
shit.
We're not gonna do is have this fat crackhead tell the world what my parents think about me. My parents love me, Rebecca. I know you don't have any parents left, and that's sad for you. But my parents love me. Nice try, fat ass.
And pissed himself. Literally shit himself on someone's fucking couch. Could you?
Also, never happened. I haven't shit myself since 2nd grade. So, wrong again, Buzzy. Throw another rock in the pipe, girl.
Imagine walking out in your living room and having that fucker on your couch, laying in his own shit and piss on your fucking couch. I fucking cannot. I fucking cannot.
Just so you know, this is an absolute lie. By the way, it's completely made up. I cannot. It sounds like you cannot breathe, bitch. Get some oxygen. It sounds like you cannot function as a fucking normal, productive member of society. Get help. It sounds like you hurt your children. You should get help for that. So, the only thing I'm shitting on is your reputation. That's it. Meanwhile, you're shitting the bed daily. You're shitting the bed of life every day, Queen Bee. What's it say? Breaking news. With that said, I took the liberty of looking onto recent developments, and I noticed a new charge filed against you on March 17, 2025. Could this be connected with the new $5,000 PayPal pool you've set up? I'm curious. Don't make enough from YouTube with all the super chats and memberships to cover any expenses without needing additional funds. Regards, Narcos. Oh my God. So just to be clear, I've never shit the bed in my parents' house or anywhere else ever. That's a fucking lie. It's an absolute lie. It's a very creative lie, but it's a lie. But if I did, QB, prove it. You fucking idiot. You ran out of receipts. You need some paper for your receipt printing machine.
So listen, because I'm like, he's then had a whole channel about my whole life and all this shit, right? So I call his fucking mom, right? I'm talking to her for a second. I said, well, I gotta let you go. Look who's really mad about it. Let me tell you. So David goes and makes this post, right? Well, he's lying because he ain't traveling anywhere. He hasn't gotten his. You understand me?
But I'm in Pismo Beach, and I was in Sacramento. How many 100 miles is that, QB? That's definitely traveling, you fucking crack. Look, you haven't left Knox County. I don't even think you're allowed to leave Knox County, are you? You definitely can't leave now. You got 3 court cases coming up. Boy, oh boy. So let's see your receipts, Queen Bee. I got my receipts. I got all my receipts for you being violent to your daughter, all the drugs, all the violence, and now stalking, harassing, and driving without a license while talking, or without insurance while talking on your phone. So please explain to me why you think that you can just lie about people and not provide receipts. Oh, wait. Breaking news. You fucking can't, bitch, because I'm not going to allow you to do it to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Choke him if you got him. Let me get back in here. Thank you, Incident, for the $50 cash app. That's so fucking generous of you. I'm always humble when people send me cash. I was born a poor man. I don't think I'm going to die rich. So I do appreciate the pennies you guys send me. In this case, $50. Thank you so much. So cool. And also, yeah, Becky pocket watches my little channel over here. I might make a few $100s a month on this channel between the memberships and, occasional super chats. She's pocket watching me while over there grifting off the entire community. What she's trying to figure out is like, what is this? Who are these 200 people that show up to his live streams and won't send me money? Why do they send him money and won't send me money? Well, I can explain it to you because I'm not a fucking grifter, and I try to provide, actual content on my channel instead of just putting on someone else's live stream and talking shit on them like you do, Rebecca. Maybe if you didn't suck so bad, then all these people wouldn't be over here agreeing with me that you're a piece of shit. What do you think? Look, sit down, take a breath, Rebecca. I know logic and thinking is not your strong point. Just have another blunt, and the world's just going to continue to pass you by because I'm sick and tired of explaining to you, like, why do I have to teach you these life lessons? So she's calling your stepmom on the regular now? No, she's not. She's a fucking liar. She's saying that to try to intimidate me. Like, I didn't right away call my parents and be like, hey, are these fucking idiots calling you? They tried. They definitely tried. But no, she ain't talking to any of those fucking people. And if she was, they'd have receipts. You know, they would have recorded that shit. Just shut the front door. What a creep she is. I know, how creepy. What would happen if I called her dad, her mom? Seriously, could you imagine? It would be bad news for everybody. I would even cancel myself if I started calling people's parents. I do have some controversial interviews coming up with people from Rebecca Turner's life, but not her family. Just people she used to deal with, maybe ex-lovers, but not her family. That'd be crude. Look how she lied. I know, she's a fucking liar. I was calling Dave Matzik's mother. Becky, do you have fucking mommy issues? Are you trying to find a mommy? Because you can't have mine. Sorry, dude. That's weird. Looking at chat. Excuse me. Just trying to get caught up here. She is a fucking liar. That's absolutely right. Well, I mean, she knew that this was coming out today. She knew that I had her new arrest records, her new charges. So, you know, she tried to get ahead of it by once again discrediting my character. Oh well, it doesn't work anymore, right, Queen Bee? I mean, it must be. Look, I kind of feel a small amount of pain for you, Boombots, because it must be so frustrating because you usually get away with just steamrolling people and you can't do shit to me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue to call you out exactly the way that I am, even more interesting ways in the near future with these interviews. So you're fucked, girl. You're fucked. I mean, you could have all the money in the world. It doesn't make you a good person. In fact, I think all that money has gone to your head and made you think that you're more important than you are. And that's what the problem is to begin with. So when you say, oh, this person's envious and this person, nobody's envious of you. People are thankful when they wake in the morning that they aren't you. People that have their families near them and love them, you know those people? You know. People that aren't like you. She's gone lower than the mantle in calling folks parents. Yeah, her whole story is, I'm going to press charges against him because he's stalking me. Bitch, I haven't even left my house. Meanwhile, you sent Davis fam to my house, 450 miles from her shitty ass duplex in Ohio. The fuck you talking about, Queen Bee? You think I'm BHB. You think I'm going to sue you and we're going to get tied into this crazy shit. Bitch, I am going to sue you. Guess what? I'm going to do it the day after you get kicked off of YouTube. And that's coming sooner than later because you've already got 2 strikes and it's just going to take 1 more. And then you're kaput. You're going to go the way of the dodo. You know what that means? Google it. Did the cop have fuzzy handcuffs too? I know. That's funny. She's a fucking liar. And it's funny, she just told the cop she's calling Dave Matzik's mother. Like the cop, like, I'm so famous. Just because I live in your head, bitch, doesn't mean I live in everyone's head. I'm not famous. Moderately notorious just here in this little neighborhood, but that's about it. And she said she was calling my mom like the cop knew who I was. Okay. You should have been calling your... Never mind. You should... Really, Rebecca... You should spend more time focusing on your family because it's falling apart in case you haven't noticed. So your stepmom just happened to call her during a traffic stop. Yes, exactly. And my stepmom is the reason that she doesn't have car insurance too. In just 20 minutes, you can save 30% or more, Rebecca. Yeah, you see this shit that I have to deal with these people? I mean, like, I'm not going to have, like, woe is me competition, but, like, Brittany and I, we get the fucking worst from these fucking people. It's like they have just they have no respect for themselves. So how the fuck can they have respect for anybody else? All of this will be on the body cam, yes. And I can't wait to show that shit. I'll probably make it members only just to start with. Then they're going to say, it's a cash grab. And I'm going to say, kiss my fucking ass. How's that? Zoot says, just how she wouldn't Wouldn't buy a coffee. That was the first clue. Oh, I missed the first part. Headstone says there have been no reports made by B on Sinner. I FOIA'd them. And guess what? None exist. Yeah, well, I was going to present that a different way, but thanks for sharing that, Headstones. Yeah, she keeps saying she called her police department about me. She's filing charges. Never happened. Not one single fucking phone call has happened to her police department about me. You want to know why? Because I haven't broken the fucking law. That's why. You can't call the police to protect your fees, you fucking idiot. You just can't. You need a legitimate threat or some substantive evidence that anything that you're saying is true. A receipt. You don't have any receipts because you're a liar and you're making it all up. I showed that you hurt your daughter, and as a result, your daughter's not at your house anymore. I understand that upsets you. Imagine how it upsets so many other loving parents that have been listening to you and realize that you hurt your family. So, as a result, what do you say? He's stalking me. I'm getting the police involved. Fucking go ahead. The fact of the matter is, you are, and the type of people like you are the last people that are going to the fucking police department to talk to the cops. You people hide from society. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to all your subscribers. See, Brittany says, notice when she does something wrong, she has to put it off on Sinner. Yes. I'm irresponsible. I'm the reason she beats her kids. I'm totally that reason. I'm the reason she doesn't have car insurance. I'm the reason that Nico left her for a younger model. It's my fault. I'll take all responsibility. Fuck it. I'll put it on the mantle like a trophy. Let's see here. Right, Just Irish? It gets weirder every day. Hey, Buzzy, you talk about how effed up I am, but here you're telling everyone how messed up your priorities are. Yeah. Why don't you call your family Rebecca instead of mine? Maybe that's where you start. Maybe your life will be better, your home life will be better, and you'll be more respected as a mother in your community if you stop trying to call some 47-year-old man on the internet who you have beef with's mother and call your own family. How about that? Oh, wait, they don't want to fucking talk to you. That's right. Oopsies. I forgot about that part. I did tell her Sinner was lying on you in that short. I did tell her, Sinner, she was lying on you in that short. I know. Total lie. Total fucking lie. That's okay. Because I'm at the beach, bitch. Where are you, Becky? When I was young, in my prime, I shit my trousers many times. But now that I'm old and gray, I only shit them twice a day. My day used to say this to the kids in my family to make them laugh. That's funny. I mean, it's a very colorful fucking made up story, but I've never shit on anyone's couch. I did do the flaming crap thing one time, but that wasn't human crap. That was from a dog. Let's see. I don't believe anything she says, but then again, I don't watch her. I can come here and find out what she did last to make an ass out of herself. LOL. Yeah, absolutely, Selena. And thank you so much for being here. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please consider doing so. Okay. A shout out to the person that sent me Cash App of $5 just to tell me to fuck off. That's polite, and I'll take that $5, you dirty bastard. Who pays $5? You could just tell me in the chat, dude. What the hell? You must be blocked. That's what it is. I see you, Ellie. Ellie number 6. Let's see. She laughs at her subs for supporting her whole life. I know, and they just lick it up. It's really sad. B is just a bag of bull crap. Oh, well, no. We already watched Narcos video. Unless you guys want to watch it again, someone said hit play. We already watched it. The video's over. Let me see what else he's got going on. Let's have a look and see what else Narcos made.
Like a rocket down the honeycomb lane. Queen bee.
Oh, I was like, oh no, copyright, but Narcos makes their own fucking music. So there's that.
Buzzing couldn't stay in her.
Just to read this for you guys, it says, Queen Bee, I did warn you. With that said, I took the liberty of looking into any recent developments, and I noticed a new charge. Oh, I just read that. Yeah, so who is that? I'm so glad I put this on. That brings me to my next point. Let's finish this first.
Rain, swerving past the flowers, dodging every cone, caught by the sirens.
And these are the same documents that I just showed you guys. I'm investigating a crime.
Lost her golden throne. Oh, why, Queen Bee? Why'd you break the rule? Now we're pulling PayPal, $5,000 in the tool. Honey's dripping slow as the hive starts to cry. Why, Queen Bee? Why are you flying so high?
Go on.
Flying so high.
Higher you go, Buzzy. Further you fall.
Buzz through the red light, stung the loss so bad. Horns were honking loud and the hive got mad.
I realize you guys probably cannot see that, huh? Let me see if I can do anything to solve that. Let's see. Oh, I see. So what Narcos did was give a description of the what's cited in her arrest or her pullover record. Electronic communication device means electronic device including but not limited to a handheld wireless telephone, handheld personal digital device, tablet, or portable mobile computer. We get it, but that's cool of you to look that up. Oh shit.
Like a rocket down the honeycomb lane. Queen Bee buzzing couldn't stay in her reign.
I can't
Swerving past the flowers, dodging every cone. Caught by the sirens, lost her golden throne.
Go.
Oh, why, Queen Bee? Why'd you break the rule? Now we're pulling PayPal, $5,000 in the tool.
Oh, Brittany, if she took a hair follicle test, that shit would sizzle. It would sound like a fucking a well done steak at a fucking Outback Steakhouse.
Honey's dripping slow as the hive starts to cry. Why, Queen Bee? Why are you flying so high? Flying so high.
Good work, Narcos. That's cool. Woman's Warrior. Oh, I'm going to email you back, Woman's Warrior. I just saw your email before I started today. It says, like your mom is going to call a complete stranger and troll them or tell them something personal like that. Of course, it's not true. I can't believe anyone would listen to it. And if it were true, she would already show the receipts. I mean, that's how it's done. Like I did today. I said, look, this bitch got or this animal got pulled over without insurance while talking on her phone. And then I proceeded to show the receipts, and that's how it's done, Rebecca. You've been on YouTube for over 4 years. Why am I teaching you how to YouTube? What's going on here? This is the same thing you do about missing children cases. You actually use some of the techniques that you use against Seth Rogers against me. It's getting more bizarre by the day. How about fuck you, Queen Bee? Nice try. You're going to have to try way harder than this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tinker, thanks for being here. And again, if I didn't say hello to you, please accept my apology. You guys chat a lot, which is awesome thing, so it's difficult. Let's see here. Hey, Tinker. My favorite Cali coast is Carmel. I love Carmel too. The crashing waves and cliffs and low tide flattened rocks at the base. Look up Tickle Pink Inn. I know Tickle Pink Inn. That's funny. Small world. I think I might go to Hearst Castle. What I'm planning on doing, and like I'm going to be in California for a little bit longer now. I left Sacramento, and now I'm back in central Southern California. And I'm going to go on a helicopter ride, show you guys some cool shit there. I got some things planned for my channel. I'm going to move around this fucking lump of shit that's known as Rebecca because, I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I'll keep reporting on her legal problems, her crimes, because I think that's a public service announcement. But she wants this back and forth. I mean, she lives in a fan fiction world where she has a relationship with my mother, you guys. Like, listen to what we've come to at this point. You're a liar, Rebecca, and you smell like cheese. Oh, I saw that one already. I didn't see what Britt said. Sometimes it's difficult for me to follow the chat. Not always. Thank you, Lunch Lord, for the cash app. It says go team. Venice and Santa Monica beaches. I love Venice too. That's the one. Although I love Pacific Beach too, down near San Diego. Buzz. Pushing up daisies, good name. Hey, Landry says, hate channels hate receipts. They just make up what they want, and none of their followers question it. I really hope they aren't that gullible in real life. Ooh, I'm afraid they probably are, Landry. That's a scary part. But I got to run. I got shit to do. It's 2:20 in the afternoon, and I'm going to catch some of this sunshine before it goes away. I do have some big things coming up. I do have not only a couple members videos, but I've got these interviews, and it's going to be. I'm doing my best to keep it acceptable. It's going to be fireworks for sure. Let there be no question about that. In the meantime, I hope to have that helicopter ride video for you guys, and I'm going to surf. That's my plan for the next couple of days. Oh, my haters sitting their own stink over there. I'm out here living my life. Queen Bee, I'll be waiting for receipts of me breaking into someone's house and, like you say, shitting myself. Please show those receipts. Please do that. Receipts or it didn't happen, you fucking liar. So yeah, next court date, February 2nd. That's not too far away. Although she'll probably get a continuance since But I'm going to be covering all three of these cases as though it's Buzzy covering the bullhorn. I'm going to be on this shit like you wouldn't believe. If I can get a correspondent in the field there in Knox County, holler at your boy. It would be great to have a live stream from outside the courtroom, because we know the news ain't going to show up. She's not that important. Although her local law enforcement know me by name somehow. Thanks, Hatters Madness, for being here. 2:20. Oh, 3:20. My bad. I've been on a live for 2:20. I looked at that instead of the clock. So I got 2 hours of sunlight here. Have a great night, everybody. Yeah. The victory lap continues around the hive. They've lost against me, and they haven't even fucking noticed it yet. So, as always, fuck you, Queen Bee. Everyone else, take care of yourself. Like I've been saying, there's a reason that they tell you to put that oxygen mask on yourself first. Because if you don't take care of yourself, it's impossible for you to fucking help anyone else. So I suggest to you, all of you, I suggest to myself as well, take care of yourself. Hydrate. Read a book. Consider doing good things with your day instead of bad things. You are the captain of your own ship, guys. Until we meet. Oh, where'd my thing go? Hold on. Pull up my outro for you. If I can. There we go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Shout out to all the new TikTokers that are over on YouTube. They're hanging out over here. Glad to see you. If you got any questions, holler at your boy. I got all the information that you need. Everyone take care out there. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best.
best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Hey, yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it